morning, everybody. How are you doing today?
Not too bad.
Very good. Thank you for coming in today. As you can tell, I didn't have you get out any stands. You don't have any music. You don't need it today. And you're not going to hide behind your stands today. What we're going to do is do some tuning sequences and figure out how to get the optimal sound out of your instrument. This has to do with posture. This has to do with airflow. Also with the balancing between the instruments that we have. Does everybody remember the sound pyramid that I handed out earlier this season?
Yeah.
If we were to take the people in front of us, who would be in that bottom section? Exactly. So we have 2 versus who's going to be in the top section? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they're supposed to be, the 9 are supposed to be louder or softer than the 2? Softer. So what I'm going to do is have you tune notes, and then we're going to tune chords. And what we talked about earlier in the year is that a chord should do what if it's perfectly in tune? Say it louder.
Ring.
Ring. So I want it to go, ah, and then die. Okay? So can I hear a low B flat from everybody? Thank you for long tones. What do I usually tell you you are in the morning? Flat or sharp?
Sharp.
Sharp. So can you play your low B flat one more time? And sharp is going to show around here. And I want you to tell me the color that sharp shows. What's the color?
Red.
Can you play your high B flat? We're getting smiley faces now. We're almost in tune. Why are we almost in tune compared to the lower one? What are we doing? Pushing more air. That is the key to tuning. Is regardless of the interval that you're tuning at, regardless of the dynamic you're tuning at, it has to be full air, focused air. Did anybody ever do the paper on the wall? See how long you can hold it up with your air support? That is so your homework for tonight. Tons of fun. I'm surprised Mr. Wright didn't have you do that. We did that in 5th grade. And he can hold it on the wall for a very extended amount of time, which is ridiculous. Anyway, can I hear your low B flat again? I want you to use the same focused air. Getting there. Does anybody hear waves? Can you raise your hand if you're hearing waves? Nobody's hearing waves? I'm hearing waves. Okay, some people are hearing waves. If you're hearing waves, you're probably a little out of tune. Can you fix your instrument really quick? Beautiful. Low B flat. Focused air. Giving you all you got. Much closer. High range. Push a little too much air, right? Okay, so now I want to build a chord. Remember the chords that I wrote on the board and we all picked a note? I hope you remember several notes. Can you hear a chord? Were we in tune? Did it ring? No. Can we try it again? Really listen if you need to. Get a lower pitch. It's going to help us tune a little bit better. play as soft as you can on a low B flat for the longest amount of time. And I'm going to see who can hold it out the longest. You only win if it's in tune.
Oh, goodness.
Okay? So, I'm sorry, flutes. So, tons of air. I want you to fill your entire cavity. And we're going to push it all the way out, forward. Very focused airstream, low B flat. Mezzo forte. Mezzo forte. She was hitting green that entire time, by the way. It was in and out, but it was green. Very, very respectful. Now, I want to hear about a mezzo piano. Mezzo piano. This is going to be harder. Why? Before we play, why? Which means
Strong air.
that we're not pushing as much air as we should because we think less air means less dynamic. Wrong. Mezzo piano, excuse me. Mezzo piano. Did she get louder there at the end?
Yeah.
She got in tune by the end because she got louder. Can I hear a nice forte? Just to the wall. Sorry, flutes. Forte. Grand champion. Flutes, I want to give you some kind of a chance. Just flutes, please. That's a forte. Like, don't break the line.
There's so many.
Just flutes. That's a forte.
And I was out. I was done.
Nope. Nobody was in. Everybody was a little flat. Yes.
Can we go upper range?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Patience in Padawan. Okay. So because Landon thinks we need to do upper range, just flutes upper range. That's a forte. You were there. What happens, flutes, is you just don't have anywhere to go. All of your air goes across your instrument. Some of it goes inside because that's what it has to make the sound, right? But you don't have any kind of barrier holding that air in at all. So don't feel bad when you're stuck with the tubas taking just as many breaths in the small instrument. So Keep pushing, I promise. Everybody else. High B flat. That's a forte. I think you've proven yourself. No, that's very, very nice sounds. Why was it easier to be in tune in the higher range? You have to push more air. So tuning can be defined by two different things that are going to just be a war against you. What are they? Because of why? Two different things. We just went over them.
Airflow.
Because of
High range.
and the
Amount of air.
so dynamics because we want to push more air to get
Better sound.
louder.
Yeah.
Yes, better sound, but louder. We're pushing more air to get louder, and when we go softer, we think we don't need enough
Air.
There we go. To get to the higher range, we think we need more
Air.
but when we go to the lower range, we're like, oh, we don't need as much
Air.
air. I like the word air. So I want you to push just as much air, just as much focus into a piano high range. Everybody but flutes. I'll get to you, I promise.
This is an issue.
It's fine. Piano. Think very focused. Air. Very nice. Did you really have to think about keeping it focused to stay in tune? Do we usually think about staying focused when we're playing? No, because we have a million other things that we need to listen to. We have to listen to everybody else, plus what are those notes on that page? And then what does that Italian word mean that's small written right underneath the notes? It's weird. Everybody else. But that's what we have to do as musicians. We have to multitask, like masters of
I thought
multitasking.
multitasking was a myth.
No, not for musicians. Okay, flutes. As soft as you can. Happy fun.
It was
Hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
Because you all started going, I'm not even the right octave. I don't know what to do. Now, I want you to have the worst posture ever right now. For low B flat. Worst posture
This is
ever.
my natural position.
Low B flat.
Here we go, I got this.
1, 2, 3. Now, set up how you're supposed to. Low B flat focused. Low B flat focused. Focused air. Know where you're going. High B flat focused. Here, low B flat one more time. We're a little out of tune. Can I hear that chord one more time? Really focus your ear. Hear the pitch in your head. Sitting up straight. One more time. again, somebody roll over. I want it to be just as pretty as when we were doing the fermatas for morning reflections. Really think of that deep sound. If you need to, go to a different note.